Brilliant stuff from Imran Tahir on the boundary line, having the awareness and presence of mind to flick the ball up. Saw that one previous occasion in this set innings. There it is for the second time.
42 did I have? 42 years old, Imran Tahir. He's putting youngsters to shame, eh? Oh, what a catch that was.
And is just conceding a single. So a wicket and 8 runs to end his spell. What a spell. 1 for 23 from 4. It's 87 for 6.
Come on.
.52 from 24. Come on, give us something special. Dinesh Chandimal. They need a big over. 20-run over will do just fine for Colombo Stars. Marisoil is saying 26 from this over. We'll wait and see.
I do think a lot of credit needs to go to Dasun Shanaka that the Giants find themselves in this position, because the fact he bowled spin up front for a long period of time ensured that the run rate got away. It was under 7 to the over from the beginning, and he got it up to 10 in the blink of an eye. It was brave, and I think he deserves plenty of credit.
Yeah, I'm with you. Some people say that captaincy is underrated in T20 cricket. Well, hey, it's not. Full and wide, well within that tram line, offside. So Yon Pradeep is bowling to plan.
Captain well, bowlers responding well, and the fielders took every chance came in their way. Nonchalant. It was nothing. Easy as you like.
That's really special to see. Imran Tahir, the evergreen Imran Tahir, enjoying his cricket. Piss off. Again, offside. 2 fielders, 2 boundary riders, square of the wickets.
Say bowling to his field. What has the batter got to do now? Because they need boundaries. You can't just hitting it out to the sweepers. Pradeep doing the right thing with a man at deep cover, a man at sort of behind point on the boundary, a third man. So he's either pace off or he's going full and wide of off stump. Batters need to improvise now.
Is it a wide? Yes. Confirmed by the umpire. Situation like this requires a batsman to think on his feet. Just as you said, HD Ackerman, maybe just wait at the last minute and shuffle to offside to get close to the ball. 2 fielders behind square within that 30-yard circle. So pace on and enough bat, you can get a boundary. Gets the inside edge. Fortuitous, but a welcome boundary for Dinesh Chandimal and the Stars.
This is where the boundary is. Granted, that is a lot of luck, but that's where he's got to be looking. His leg side with the 2 men up in the circle, in the 30-yard circle behind square. He can move across, stand on off stump. Yes, it's risky. Give the bowler a good look at his stumps behind his legs.
Well, thing you'll know is Pradeep wouldn't pitch it up straight because the mid-off is up. There is a cover as well on the 30-yard circle. He'll go short as there and flies all the way for 6. Despite the catch from Imran Tahir, Chandimal will be pleased with that stroke.
Not the right option. The ball went with. A lot of pace for the batsman to work with. And Chandimal was obliged. Turning out to be a good over. For the Stars, 100 runs registered on the board.
We asked for 26 on Soil. 13 already with 2 deliveries left.
I was asking for the ball actually.
And again, offside. Does it find the gap? No. A fumble. Just nearly went into that boundary line. 2 more for the Stars.
But that's better from Pradeep. If he's going to go pace on, he's got to go full and wide. If he wants to bowl a length, he needs to go pace off. The one that went over backward point for 6 was pace on and it was back of a length and there was width.
What could have been the advice from Chandimal to his partner? Go for it. Find a boundary. Or just make sure. Change of field there.
Square leg. Now the 3rd man comes up into the 30-yard circle. Full and hammered leg side. Flies all the way in for 6. Are we seeing something special here from the Stars and Chandimal? 108 for 6.
Quiet little drive into Manhattan.
That's exactly the type of over the Stars would have wanted. The last one, 21 runs coming from it.
Oh, you must have been wishing for such a delivery. Chandimal, high full toss. And pounced on it. Didn't hold back. Enough power behind that stroke and elevation to take it over the rope.
After 23 deliveries faced, Chandimal was going at less than a run a ball. He's now faced 29 balls and he scored 42.
And the required rate, just over 10.
Doable. Wicket to wicket line, as you would expect from Imran Tahir. Just taking the arms away from the right-hander. Look at this 6. He kept his head down and his arms went through the ball. He knew it immediately that it was going to fly all the way for 6. They knew it as well. Very controlled from Chandimal.
There's only 5 bowlers that have been used. Chandimal's probably looking at this thinking, Pradeep's got 1 more. The pace is what I'm going to go after.
Ooh. That was a quicker one. 94.5 kilometers per hour. So bang on target, Imran Tahir.
Looks like they're not willing to take any risks. Again, Imran Tahir just happy to take whatever he's offering. Running hard. Good fielding.
Clear plan from these two at the crease. Just work the ball around. See Imran Tahir out, and whoever is next, watch out. Big swing and a miss.
So here's the question. If Prasanna knocks this into the outfield, do they run two, sacrifice the run out to make sure Chandimal is on strike?
Got a bad call. Didn't take a signal. A very good over from Imran Tahir. And that's what you expected from him. It's 112 for 6.
Seven required from 12 balls. Don't look away. This might just be a cliffhanger. Few bowling options available to Dasun Shanaka. Which bowler is he going to choose to deliver this penultimate over? Back to Nyon Pradeep. H.D. Ackerman, good call.
Well, the call that he would have been trying to make was whether he goes to the leg spinner, Janatilaka, to see if he could bowl out and hopefully give Pradeep maybe 18 to defend. But the previous over of Pradeep's went for 21, which the leg spinner can't defend 6. So it's a real tricky one for the skipper to make now, but that's why you paid the big bucks, Captain. Make the right decision.
That's a big call from the captain. He'll be under tremendous pressure. The one Pradeep. Well, let's see how he's going to handle the pressure. Still not sure about the field placing. You could easily tell. Pressure.
Pressure is on. They only had 3 fielders within that 30-yard circle now. Long on, coming into the circle. Here we go. Up and away. Flies over mid-off. And could possibly be 6. Dinesh Chandimal on fire.
That's his 50. What a way to bring your 50. It was a low full toss, and to get that elevation has to be a brilliant stroke. Just pulling his weight back to be able to hit the ball in the air. Excellent batting. Oh, it's a 6. It is a 6. Pressure on the fielding side.
Dear, oh dear. Dasun Shanaka have been praised for all his decision making. The first half of this innings. Did he get it right with Nyon Pradeep in this, the penultimate over? First ball, going for 6. 21 required from 11.
Move toward the off stump, Chandimal. Be ready for that slow one outside the off stump.
Dasun Shanaka himself could be a viable option with the ball. He's opted not to bowl himself. Captain, Dasun Shanaka.
This is where you say my hamstring's a bit tight, skipper. I don't think I can complete the next 5.
He's another option. Shanaka Karunaratne. He might be thinking, give the ball to me, give the ball to me. Again through the offside, peppered straight to the fielder in that sweeper boundary, a single only.
Important delivery coming in the context of the game. Sikoke Prasanna on strike. And if he's able to find a boundary here, that'll be a bonus.
2 deliveries, 2 full tosses, 20 from 10 required. Gone for the Yorker again. In the slot. And it will just get there. Second boundary in the over.
Oh, these two are turning it on. Tremendous batting under pressure. Chandimal showing his value. Now that was Prasanna. Chandimal, how well he has played in this game. Came out to bat when the innings was tottering. Hold the helm. Now brought his team very close to the victory.
Now many were wondering why Bandase was sent at 7. It was to hold Prasanna back. Goes for it again. Doesn't get hold of it. And goes straight to the fielder. Phil Salt takes a catch. Chandimal gets on strike. But a small victory here for the Giants.
Certainly worth swinging away. Knowing that Dinesh Chandimal's on the other side, you might as well keep going. Prasanna holds out, caught by Phil Salt in the deep. The most important thing is that Dinesh Chandimal is back on strike. Prasanna goes for 7, 123 for 7.
Dushmanta Chimera, the new batsman, ahead of Ravi Rampal and Naveen ul Haq. And here is Nuran Pradeep in his 5th delivery. Ball is 2. And he will get there easily. So Chandimal in full control.
Excellent batting, thoroughly enjoyable. Keeping wits about it, under pressure, incredible. And that's how the wicket was picked up by Nawan Pradeep or Prasanna.
Isiakaman, what's the plan now for Chandimal? Look for a boundary or take a single and get on strike? Cut away. Just a single. Well, question answered. 19th over coming to an end. 14 runs conceded. 126 for 7 now. Pressure is on, the discussions are happening. Which bowler will bowl the last one for the Giants? Jaya Tilake, the chosen one.
Well, Jaya Tilake was playing. looking at the heavens. Oh, please God, help me win this game. Oh, it's intense out there in the middle. What were you thinking? You should have done it before. Why didn't you bowl the slow ones?
Ishli Ackerman, super over.
That's where the good money is, I'll tell you now. I still think Chandimal's got to hit one out the ground.
They're not sure. Decided to go with a leg spinner. Had a chat with him. I don't know what transpired. And he is offering the pace to Chandimal. Interesting.
Well, for a moment, we thought it would have been Jayatilleke. No, it's Chamika Karunaratne. Angelo Matthews looking on, feeling the suspense and drama out in the middle.
I saw this in a football game the other day. They brought on a substitute to take a penalty, and he missed it. To give the ball to someone who hasn't bowled a ball all night is extremely brave.
Well, he has confidence. One thing about Chamika Karunaratne, he is a confident-looking young man. And the argument for him as well, Jayatilleke, he's never bowled a 20th over in the LPL, so take that for what it is. 6 deliveries will determine the outcome of this match. 13 required from 6 balls. That is what this game has come down to.
Yeah, steely nerves required here. It's intense. What are the options? What are the options for the Chandimal must be thinking? Advanced glance at the field placing. Where? No man? Or ram shot?
They're in the rack now with his first ball. Lang cuts away like a bullet. Goes for 4.
He must be thanking his lucky stars, Chandimal. Opting for the pace bowler in this intense moment on a pitch which is offering a lot to the spinner. A pace, and he made sure that he hit that one in front of square. And it went like a rocket.
Well, he's cut that harder than an angry butcher. Dinesh Chandimal is batting like a man possessed at the moment. 58 from 36. Miscued goes for the single, and it will just be 1. So, new batsman on strike, and you can see the frustration from Chandimal.
Just a mishit. They run a single. Now more questions need to be asked. The men in the 30-yard circle, do they come tight? Do they squeeze to try and keep Chameera on strike? Because if he gets off strike, you can't help thinking that it's going to be the Stars that are going to win this.
Will it be Ravi Rampal to play a part with the bat? He's next in, possibly. Or Naveen Hack. Everyone is standing because it's a tense situation. What's the field? There is a short extra cover. Mid-off is up. Still sweep offside. No. Nathan Shanaka says come to the 30-yard circle. Here we go again. 3rd ball of the over. Goes for it. Sky high and takes the catch. So the pendulum shifts once again. A wicket for the Giants. Chameera has to go.
Star still in the game because Chandimal is on strike. I think it was a chance worth taking. Was looking for a boundary. Chamira wasn't to be, but he has handed the strike to Chandimal. He's walking back for a duck. It's 138 for 8.
Everyone is standing. Chandimal on strike. Miscue doesn't take the run, and quite rightly so.
Worth a swing. Whacked in. Very athletic from Karunaratne to take the return catch. But everything now is about Dinesh Chandimal. He's taken the responsibility. He said, I've got this. You stand at the non-striker's end. We are running nowhere. I've got to hit one out the ground or I'm hitting 2 for 4. But this is my game to win.
6 of the 5th delivery and single of the last.
What happens if there's a couple runs on offer? Should he take it?
Should. Oh, he'll be looking for 6 here. He has to try for a big one.
Right, what's the feel? Long off, long on, deep mid-wicket. 3 men behind square, offside within that 30-yard circle. There's a sweeper offside and the square leg. What's the line? Full and straight. Goes for it over cover. And a smart piece of fielding. So 2 runs off the 5th delivery. And Dinesh Chandimal will need a 6er if he is to win this one.
Don't bowl a no ball here. Tense. Forget. 6 from the last delivery.
Nelson Shanaka was the fielder in that long off position. He ran around, ensured it wasn't a boundary. Now that has transferred the pressure onto Dinesh Chandimal and the Stars. Is it too much to get off the last delivery? Who knows? Captain having a chat with Chamika Karunaratne. Big delivery. Last delivery of the innings. 6 required by the Stars to win. Anything less will produce a Giants win. It's tense. Here we go. Another 6. Just the 4. Nerves of steel from Chamika Karunaratne. The Giants have done it. They win and take 2 points in this tense encounter.
You got a feel for Chandimal. How hard he fought. Was just short. Few yards short of taking his side over the line. Batted beautifully, but this man in the picture steely nerves he showed. Bowled really well under pressure.
Well, when Pradeep was going around the ground, it was Karunaratne who was telling him exactly what he needed to do. And then he had the opportunity to put his money where his mouth was, and he did just that. Taking the responsibility to bowl the final over. He defended it admirably. But the man in picture, well, he was man alone, Dinesh Chandimal. Man alone as he fought for the Stars to try and secure their second victory. But in the end, he falls just one short.
Yeah, winning streak for Dambulla. Giants been playing brilliant cricket.
Well, the Dambulla Giants, they achieved the narrowest victory in LPL's history. They go on to win by 1 run. And what a match we've seen. Dasun Shanaka could hold his head high. He's been under pressure all throughout the innings. Had to make some tough decisions. And he'll be proud of his decision making and the efforts of his teammates. That was the last ball. The Stars required 6, they got 4, and it was not to be for the Stars. Chandimal floored with the challenge of the equation.
Shanaka ecstatic. Handled the situation pretty well throughout this game. Dasun Shanaka. And look at those reactions. Look at those reactions. The dejected man.
So close for Colombo Stars, yet so far. The Giants fans, they jump for joy because they've secured another 2 points in this LPL 2021. High-class entertainment we've seen tonight. Colombo Stars in their run chase just couldn't get there. They got to 137 for 8. Dinesh Chandimal, the star with the bat, is 65 from 40. Despite not being able to take his team over the line, he was sensational. 4 fours, 3 sixes.
Yeah, all the spinners responding very well. Were economical, at the same time kept on picking wickets. And that's where they made the difference. Even though the faster bowlers went for plenty, but their effort ensured the Dambulla Giants once again picking up 2 points.
Chanaka Karunaratne, steely nerves in a pressure cooker situation, called in to bowl 1 over. He did the job for his team, the Giants, scoring 138 for 9, thanks mainly to a few contributions from Dikwela, Maqsood and Phil Salt. 3 wickets to Van der Sey, 3 to Ravi Rampal, and it was a middling total. Colombo Stars just needed to get a good start. That they didn't get. It was left for the lower order, and more so Dinesh Chandimal, to see them over the line, but it was not to be. 2 points for the Dambulla Giants. What does that do? Takes them to the top. In pole position, 7 points, still with a negative net run rate. And the Colombo Stars, they remain at the bottom in 5th. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the post-match presentation. game of highs and lows. Match 11 saw the Dambulla Giants in cloud 9 with 2 points. Colombo Stars crestfallen, not being able to get 13 runs off the last over. Giants going on to win by 1 run. Let's now join Roshal Ambasinga with the post-match presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just seen a truly magnificent game of cricket with Dambulla Giants winning by a solitary run, but it was truly magnificent and really great late rally by the Colombo Stars. Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of Wolf 777 News, Lanka Premier League 2021, powered by Fair Play News and presented by Sky247.net. Let me start off by thanking our partners, Daraz, Red Bull, CBL Munchie, Dialogue, NLB and Multilac, Emerging Media, Dettol, Tyan Steel, IA Insurance, Sat Sports News,